Looking to throw, it's Washington. Pulls it in, it's quick. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Oh, they're after him.
Man, that is a picture-perfect start for this defense. Number one objective, get off the field even better. 3rd down, force them into a passing situation. You win, you hit the quarterback. Nice start by this D.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. With all of that heat, he wasn't able to get much on that one. He'll take this inside his 40. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Fights off a defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Quickly out to the tight end. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He'll do it himself. Sweet cut there. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to
turning it on. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing.
He's looking deep. Makes the grab. The hands. The feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So Whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. On 2nd and 10, he 4 wide out set, trips right. Wants to keep it in the air. This time he's got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Fakes the grab. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the 1st down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got his man. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a...
What a job to lay out and make the catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Now on the option. The pitch. And yes, he's in the end zone for the touchdown. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun. Give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun to give to the back. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the 1st quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. To the air, it's Washington. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Now they'll run it on the toss. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's got it on the right. There he goes. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. He'll try to pop the draw. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they've taken the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The Rice Owls have to find a way. Games like these, ones that are right there, the good teams dig down deep. They're up by 7 over Rice. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The pull and throw off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Looking for a man, it's Washington. Fires to the tight end. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
And you don't see this very often, the big defensive linemen. You see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
Looking for space. It's Averill. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and throws out the RPO. Across the 25, he's got room. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Makes the catch. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Here's a heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's Ross. The ball's loose. And he's got a touchdown. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Run out of bounds at the 35-yard line. The return team flipping the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. The run to the right. Creates a little space. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air on first down. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. He'll send out 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. The play action fake. Going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it on the outside. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, it's Washington. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give out of the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The kick is on its way. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll immediately call timeout. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun to give, looking for room. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a 1st down. Off the play fake on 1st down. Working on the right. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you've got a great scene there today in DeKalb. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Husky Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll go back to work on offense. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The give to the back. Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Now on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. They try to pop a run on the draw. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Power football with the run. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. This will be the 9th play of the drive coming up. It's a 3rd and 2. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today. This one from 34 yards out. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Texas pulled out the victory on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in Austin. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Washington.
And I think this has probably been the most surprise.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Punts it out of the air. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the returner goes down. They'll operate out of split backs. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The run to the left. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. Turning it on. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Pulls and fires complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got a man.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there getting the sack.
If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10. They'll run play action. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Pulls it in. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on fires one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on 2nd down. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's got him. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. The field goal is no good. And the missed field goal leaves the lead at 23.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Got the quick completion. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Dropping back, it's Washington. Fires complete on the crosser. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down.
That's a nice play on offense there. And how about the tight end getting out of his stance and working his way across the field, using his speed to clear the defense and make the catch.
Makes the grab over the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They go to the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. They'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Why not double the try total and go for 2? Snapped it in the shotgun. He's got it. Two-point conversion is good. Just a couple of possessions down, so there is some hope. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Pulls it to Myers to the left. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Give to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. On the run, it's April. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. He'll ride his man on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. That last score sort of like the finishing touch on a great meal. They are oh so close to tasting victory and getting ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Under fire. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed